Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to my live. Happy freaking effing Friday. Jesus, I felt like this week was a long week. That was very productive and work is crazy busy. So you guys wanted this look that I did earlier this week, and I'm going to show you how simple how simple this look is. And it's such a beautiful look. Anybody can pull it off. Anybody, okay? So I don't have this side concealed. I'm gonna go in with my concealer from LimeLife. I'm gonna use the shade number 3. Now this one it is a concealer and it does have primer built into the formula. Super pigmented, you guys. Look at that. And this works good as a base for your eyeshadow because there is primer built into the formula. You don't have to worry about priming your eyelid as well as concealing, because this concealer does have primer, so it allows for your eyeshadow to stay put all day. So let me know if it's too dark on your guys' side, because every time I turn up the lighting too much, it's just like afterwards, it's like I look at the live, it's like, ew, damn, it was too damn bright. So I'm gonna go ahead and conceal my eye, and then I'm gonna clean up my brows at the same time. So I'm gonna show you guys how pretty and easy this look is to achieve, only using 2 eyeshadow shades. Okay, I'm so happy it's Friday. I was telling my boss yesterday, like, how bad do I really need this job? She just laughs, like, don't start really. And I'm like, no, for real. It's like, do I really need this job? I love the benefits, you know, that the state offers. That is definitely a reason to keep me around, is for the benefits. But I'm just like, do I really need to come to work? Okay, so you see my eyelid? This is like a freaking phenomenal concealer. Super pigmented, people, super. So I'm just excited because it's Friday. Hey, Kathy. Oh, I'm going to show you this look because I know you were one of the ones that were asking about it. So I'm going to go in with this beautiful berry shade here. And I think this one's number 17. Look at how pretty. This has to be one of my favorite colors. And our eyeshadows, like, they perform such on a high level. And they blend so beautifully. And I'm going to go in with this one. I'm going to pop this out and show you guys, see what other, why is it that when I'm looking for what I need, I think I have it all with me, and then I go and try to find what I need, and I'm just like, Ruby, get your freaking life together, woman. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys what shades I'm gonna be using. So this one I'm using, and I love that our compact, you can just easily pop out the little tin. So I'm going to go in with number 17 first, and then I'm going to add intensity with a 46F. And it's a glittery shade, and they're super pigmented. So this one is like a dark burgundy. These are the 2 shades that we're going to do for this look here. And I'm telling you guys, it's a super easy look, okay? So if you guys need help, just let me know. So I have this one done. Now I'm gonna use a small to medium dome brush, and you can see it's rounded and it's flat. This is not a blending brush, but this is a brush that we're gonna use to pack on the shade. So my concealer's already put. I do not set my concealer prior to applying my eyeshadow, because we're gonna pack it on with the eyeshadow shade, and so that's gonna set it alone. So I'm just gonna pick up just a little bit. Good morning, buenos dias, my sexy friend. They are really good for sensitive eyes, Kathy. I find all the products are very it is raspberry. Sorry, you guys. It is a raspberry number 17 shade. Okay, so I'm going to get started, because if not, I'm going to be late. I gotta be mindful of my time. Let me put on my watch. It's so funny because I was out and about, and then they were looking at my watch, and I'm like, no, I'm married to a man. So I'm gonna pick up that pretty raspberry shade here, and I'm gonna start creating my shape, sorry. And I'm not picking up too much because it is a really pigmented shade, so I'm just gonna pack it on, and then I'm gonna create the shape that I want. So we're gonna do that round shape, and it's okay if it's not a perfect shape. So you pretty much wanna follow that eye socket right where that crease is at, and you wanna go slightly above it, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and pack it on, and that's where you build up intensity, is in the packing, okay? When you blend out, then you're diffusing that shade. So we're not going to blend when we pack this shade on. We're gonna focus on packing it on. It does, because you're gonna go right above that crease. So if you have a hooded eye, you wanna just kind of slightly jump right above it. Because mine, I do have a little bit where it hoods a little bit right in here. And so what you do, you just jump right above it. And there's another look that I did earlier or last month. And then if you were to go back to my video, I do have it on my public wall. And I show you how you can still achieve a beautiful look with hooded eyes and how to cut that crease, and you just want to jump right above it. So for those that do, you would just go right above it. You're just going to create a new crease. But in this one, you're going to just cover it up, so you won't even be able to tell. You're just going to bring your shade up higher above that hood, and so you won't even be able to see it. Okay, and so then I'm gonna pack it on. And I think that shape is, what do you guys think? Okay, so I'm gonna take a clean blending brush, and I'm going to blend, but very lightly, because I don't wanna blend too much. I'm just going to diffuse lightly that line. And when I diffuse it and when I blend it, I kind of make my circles go inward and not outward, because I don't want this shade to travel up. Does that make sense? I don't want to take it up too high where it's right underneath my brow. I want it to stay put right where I applied it, but I still want to diffuse it so it doesn't look like I just, splat a shade of color on me. So I'm gonna blend it in a circular inward motion, because if I go outward, you see, I'm taking it up. I want it in, so from the outside, I go in, and then from the inner corner, I go in as well. So this way, I go to my left, and on my inner eye, I go to my right, bringing that shade in. So it's going to lose its intensity, okay? And that's fine when we do the blending, but we're only going to blend lightly, okay? You wanna make sure you have a light hand, and I always hold it at the tip of my brush, and it's inward, okay? And then from the outer portion of my eye, I come back inward as well. So I'm looking at my mirror, so you guys don't think, where is she looking at? Show us. Okay? And then you guys, this is gonna take me like 5 minutes to do. It'll probably take me more to do my foundation and concealer and everything else than it is doing this eyeshadow look. And I'm all for simplicity. I'm all for like an easy, glammed up, beautiful eyeshadow look. But when I get ready before work, I don't have time to do my makeup an hour, 2 hours. I need something where I can do it and go, okay? So you see, I'm losing that intensity of that shade, but then I'm blending it out. It's diffused up where I applied it, and it's right above my crease, and we don't want to go up too much higher, okay? So that's fine that we have it diffused out, because we're gonna go back in and create a little bit more intensity in that shade. So I'm picking up that berry shade, and I'm gonna really focus on applying this on the crease, because we're going to add another shade to really bring in that intensity of this eyeshadow look. But I really want to make sure that my crease is just popping with this first shade. Okay. And then I'm gonna diffuse it. I'm gonna blend it out with that same brush. Now with the next eyeshadow, you can use a brush to apply it, or you can use your finger like I'm going to do. So you don't really need all these crazy brushes to do certain eyeshadow looks. Okay, and then I'm gonna blend it out once again, very lightly. And I think I am pretty okay with this here. So you see, it's applied, but yet I have it blended out. So now I'm gonna pick up this burgundy shade here with my finger, and I'm just gonna dab it on. And I'll show you guys up close. Like you can see how it's just going to intensify this look. And then of course, when you put your lashes and your eyeliner on, it's just like, okay. And this is it, you guys, for this eyeshadow look. Super easy, anybody can do. And you're just gonna tap it on, and you wanna make sure you don't have more product on one section than the other. So you wanna make sure you have it evenly distributed. And I just tap it on. I don't smudge it, I don't swipe it on my eyelid. And look, I just lightly dab into my palette, and then I dab it onto my eyelid. And I don't go up too high, I just stay right on the lid, because I want this shade on top to still be able to separate from this dark shade. So I don't want to go up too high, because I still want that berry shade to show. And this is pretty much it to this look. And then I'm gonna take that same blending brush out, and I'm gonna diffuse very lightly right in that crease, so you don't see that harsh line of that burgundy shade and that berry shade. You have a great day, Kathy. Thank you for watching. And that is it. When it comes to this look, that is it. Okay. That was easy, super easy. That's all you have to do on this look. And boom, you're done. Let me clean my finger off so I don't get this eyeshadow everywhere else. So I'm gonna add a little bit of an eyeliner and my lashes, and then do the rest of my face. And this is easy. You can do this in a matter of minutes right before work. So I'm gonna put a little bit of mascara on my lashes before I apply my wispies. I say wispies before I apply my false eyelashes. Oh my God, it's supposed to be so beautiful today. Yesterday was in the 60s, and we're going back up into the 60s today, and tomorrow it's supposed to be even nicer. And I'm ready to get back on the lake. Okay. I know it still looks messy. We're gonna get this all cleaned up once we put everything together. So I'm gonna add a little bit of eyeliner. You can do as you wish. You can do a wing if you want to. I'm just gonna outline my eyelid. I'm not gonna do any wings. I don't really tend to go and do too much wings when I do my looks. But when I apply my eyelashes, I like the way it looks with an eyeliner. So look at how easy this was, you guys. Hopefully Facebook don't ding me because of my music. What is everybody's weekend plans? You guys have anything special going on? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply my false eyelash. I just love wearing my eyelashes. Oh, my coffee got cold and I warmed it up. Oh, there's nothing like having a nice warm cup of coffee in the morning. I actually bought my fresh ginger so I can get back into drinking my ginger tea, but I haven't made it yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply it. I apply in the middle first, outer corner, and then in the mid portion of my eye. And I just allow this to get a little tacky, and then I just set it. Okay. And this really just brings this look, it just, you know, those eyelashes, it just really dresses up this look. And look how easy this look was, you guys. I know I say it's easy, but seriously, it is a easy, beautiful look. Anybody can do it. All you need is 2 shades, and if you want these 2 shades that I'm using, let me know. And then once I apply it, I allow it to just get a little, I allow it to dry just a little bit more before I shift them or move them, because I like to pop my eyelashes up so they sit up. So as that does its thing, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Shinto 2 foundation, the best foundation in the market. There is no other formula that compares to this. And I know you guys hear my spiel every time. This is like the highlight of the show. So I put it on and then I dab it on. Whoa, what a difference, huh? And this is super pigmented, people. You do not need a lot when applying your foundation. And I kind of, if I feel like I have too much, I just shift it over here. I just move it. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and pack it on. Just like so. So I bought a book last weekend and I haven't even started reading it. I want to get back into reading books. I used to love that quiet time of just, you know, reading a good book, and I bought one from Nicholas Sparks. My wifey actually got me into reading his books, and you know, they're really nice love stories. And usually when I'm at work, I'll put on my headphones and then I'll listen to my book and, you know, Audible. I do have a membership, and so then I just download books that I want to read. But I do more books that are, you know, help you grow the mindset. I do a lot of books that are helping you grow as an individual, the way you think, you know, what you want in your life, how to achieve it. So I do books on a lot of growth, and I have learned a lot. But I actually wanted to start getting back into reading books. And look, I bought one last week and I haven't even had a chance to read it. But I will this weekend. I just love the convenience of just putting on my headphones and listening to my book while I'm working. And my supervisor, she was just like, oh, you can actually do your work and listen. I was like, yeah, I actually perform better when I'm listening to something. I know exactly what I'm doing. I can do my job with my eyes closed. Like, it doesn't distract me. So look how beautiful this foundation is. It just creates a flawless foundation, a canvas. So I'm gonna pick up that same concealer to brighten up my under eyes, and I need to actually melt my concealer and get it evenly distributed on my tin here, because I've been seeing the tin for a while, and I keep saying I'm gonna do it and I haven't done it. So I'm just gonna brighten up these under eyes. And I'm actually thinking of going for a lighter shade. This is the number 3 that I apply to brighten up my under eyes. But I'm thinking I'm gonna try the number 2 shade and see how that looks underneath my eyes. Hopefully it's not too light. But with my Shinto 2, I just feel like I still want something just a little bit lighter. And then with this brush, this one is, the number 4 brush from LimeLife. And I love using this one when I apply my concealer under my eyes, because then you just tap it on and then just smooth it out like you dab it out. So I love this brush. Well, if you guys are catching the replay, let me know in the comments you guys are watching my video. #replay. Let me know you guys came and visited me. I know my timing is always bad because it's so early in the morning. But I know you guys will catch a replay throughout the day, so I'm not even worried about how many people are joining me. You can. If you can't, then hey, no big deal. Okay, so once I have that on, I'm gonna use my blender full sponge and I'm gonna dab out any excess that I have just sitting on my skin because I don't want too much, but at the same time, I marry those two shades together as well, which is my foundation and my concealer. Okay. And then once we do that, then we're gonna work on our under eye. I actually need to sharpen my pencil. So I'm gonna just tap, tap, tap and get this pushed into my skin and blend it out. And that's the beauty of our foundation and concealer. It sits on your skin, but it doesn't sink into your pores. And that's like the last thing we want, is something to sink into our pores and then create breakouts, and we don't have time for any of that ish. So, good morning, Marissa. How are we doing? I know last month for February, we did 28 days of live with LimeLife. And I was so done. I'm just like, I'm going to keep going. But I'm like, I'm so burned out. Okay. Oh, I still have plenty of time. See, this eyeshadow look was so easy that I am doing good on my time, considering I came on live just a little bit later. Look how pretty that is. It is a beautiful look. This look here is just so pretty. I just love these colors on me. Okay, so Ruby, get your life. I'm going to sharpen my pencil, and I'm gonna go in with my gel eyeliner pencil from LimeLife. This is what brings, like, those eyes are just like an intense look, because this black eyeliner is such an intense black eyeliner, and it's such a high quality eye pencil that your freaking eyeliner doesn't budge or go anywhere. So I'm gonna set my under eye, or should I just, thinking if I should set it first, or if I'm gonna add thinking if I'm gonna do an eyeshadow shade, because the last time I did that berry eyeshadow shade on the bottom of my eye and with the black eyeliner, to me it kind of changed the color and it looked more of like a purple shade, and I don't want it to look purple. I'll do that foil shade on the bottom. So trying to figure out what I'm gonna do here with my life. I'm gonna go ahead and conceal my under eye, and I'm gonna use our translucent powder from LimeLife. And I'm gonna just swish it in there, and then whatever fallout, I'm picking it up. Okay. And I'm gonna do the same on the other side. And I'm just dabbing it. I'm not swiping it or, blending it in. I'm just gonna dab it on. And then as I dab it, and I'm kind of just blending it out at the same time, so it's not too much sitting on my skin, because I don't bake. Heavens no, it just ages me. So I'm gonna look down as I apply this, but I'm gonna apply right at the base of my eyelashes, and I need to make sure I have my blending brush ready so I can blend this out, and I don't have it ready. So when you apply this eyeliner, you need to make sure you are applying and smudging, because this one does. It's such a high quality gel eyeliner that once you want to go in there and smudge it out, if you wait too long, honey, you just done missed your ship. You got to do it like right away, because if not, it is such a smudge proof eyeliner that it doesn't go anywhere. So once I apply, I immediately go in and smudge it out. And this really just adds that intensity to this look. And I'm gonna do that on my upper eyelid to just darken up my eyes. See how pretty that is? Okay, I'm gonna go in, and instead of using that berry shade that I did last time for this look, I'm gonna go in with that burgundy shade instead. And I'm gonna just smoke out the lower lash line. And I'm just gonna pick up just a little bit of that shade and I'm gonna dab it out because I don't want fallout. I don't want it to fall out on my lower part of my skin too much. Oh, I like this one better than the burgundy shade. Damn, I look so white on here, but I'm really not. Okay, and so I'm gonna tap it on and then blend it out. And so we're just gonna smoke out this lower lash line. Oh, so much prettier. I actually like this one better than that berry shade on the bottom. Yes, this one's prettier. So this is what we're gonna do. Yeah, last time I used that berry shade on the bottom lash line, and like I said, it looked like it just changed it into a purple shade, and that's not what I was wanting on my lower lash line. I thought it was gonna look like that berry, and maybe I didn't add too much last time on my lower lash line, but this burgundy shade looks so much prettier than the berry shade. I mean, unless you want it to look like a purple shade, then that works, but if not, I think this darker shade looks so much prettier. Thank you, love. I know people were asking for me to do a live on this one, or if I did, and I didn't. And so I was like, I can do it really quick because this one does not take any time to do. And this just really just adds that intensity, that intense look to your eyes with this eyeliner. I feel like it does. You can go without it if you don't want it to look too intense. It looks pretty without it. You know, I would just put on some mascara on the lower lash line and call it good. But if you want to be like a little extra like myself, then you want to add that eyeliner and smoke it out. Oh, this shade on the bottom is so pretty. Oh my goodness, I really love it. Look at that. It is so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna, seriously? I was looking for my mascara. I'm gonna apply some mascara on my lower lash line, my lower lashes. I should have cut this, I should have cut the lashes just a little bit more. I feel like it's gonna stab me on my inner eye. So with this one, it works better when you warm it up. Like if you weren't going to do false eyelashes and you wanted just to do mascara, our fiber-based mascara works so much better, performs so much better if you warm it up. So as you're getting ready, you can just kind of stuff it in your bra or put it, you know, in between your legs, whatever you want to do, and then apply it. If you don't wear false eyelashes and you're just going to wear your mascara, it is a fiber base, so it does provide length to your eyelashes because it does have fibers built into the formula. I love using it on my lower lash lines because it does not smear throughout the day. And I've said that so many times, it does not smear or smudge onto your skin because my lashes on the bottom are a little bit long, and if I'm, you know, in the movement throughout the day, it's certain mascara smudges and then it's on my skin. And I hate that because in taking it off, I'm kind of scraping off some of my foundation and powder throughout the day, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna use my same translucent powder to set my face. I got some hair on the bottom, but I'll let that dry before I go back in and take it off. So I really love the way this look is coming together. I know in my other video, I did the berry shade on the bottom. And in this one here, I'm actually using that burgundy shade on the bottom lash line to smoke it out. And I actually like the way this one looks better than the berry shade, in my opinion. So we're gonna tap this onto the skin and then brush it off. Tap it on. And we're just gonna set our foundation and then tap it off. Okay, And this does not create any flashbacks when you guys are going in there and doing selfies. And I always like to set my my brows because I do have oily skin. And I like to lightly dab that setting powder right on my my brows as well. Tell me this wasn't easy. You guys missed it in the beginning. You guys have to watch the replay on how easy this look was to create. And I'm gonna use my same powder that I normally do to bronze my face. And I'm just gonna warm my face back up because Dios mío, Dios mío. I need to look like I have a little bit of sunshine in my life. Okay, and I don't go too heavy. I can apply it so much better on my right side, but when it comes to my left, I have to use my left hand. Is that just my disability? Hey, chica, buenos días. ¿Cómo amaneció? And then I'm just gonna go ahead and diffuse this out. Oh, we still have to put on our lipstick. Oh, that's gonna bring this look together. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me hurry. I'm gonna use a little bit of our blush in the shade Key. Now this one has a little bit of a shimmer to it. And I'm just gonna go ahead and blend these two shades together and kind of rosy up my face. Just, you know, just like a little cute little. Okay, and then with whatever's left on my brush, I'm gonna just kind of blend out that harsh line of the bronzer on the top of my face. Okay. Which highlight should I use? We'll go in with Rosé. This one's such a pretty shade and it's so creamy. It's a cream highlighter and I love it. Okay, so I just don't go in too much and then just tap it on. And I like to do the apples of my cheeks, so when you're smiling, you're going about. Okay. I didn't used to do this before until I saw this guy who was doing a makeup video. He did it. I was like, oh, yes, I love the way that looks. So when you're smiling, it's just like, you know, the apples of your cheek just like, it just has that glow to it, you know? And I loved it. I was like, oh, that's so cute. Okay. And it's such a pretty light, creamy highlighter that you don't need much, but yet you're gonna get the effect of the highlighter that you're wanting without too much excessive product on your skin. Okay. Whatever. Oh, I didn't get to have, okay. See? Okay, now we're going to use our Sugar Plum Enduring Lip Color. And that's gonna just seal off. Con vida, eso sí es una bendición, ¿verdad? Que dale gracias a Dios todos los días que amanecemos. Muchos no tienen el privilegio y nosotros sí. Pero yo te entiendo, cansada también igual. Pero lo bueno que es Friday. Y así que hay que descansar. You guys, my vanity is such a mess right now. I would be so embarrassed to show you guys. I joke with my husband. I'm just like, can we get somebody to clean our house? Like, so I don't have to do it on the weekends. And he looks at me like, no seas huevona. I'm like, no, it's not about that. I'm just trying to be conservative of my time. Like, I don't want to have to come home and on the weekends have to worry about cleaning the house. Why can't we hire somebody to come on the weekends and clean and then, you know, clean my makeup station? And he's just like, no, you're doing too much. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with this beautiful Sugar Plum. This shade is so pretty. Let's see if I can get it right the first time. This side always applies so beautiful and so easy, but when I come over here, está todo bien chueco. Like, I have to like really work harder on this side than I do on my left side. And it just, sometimes it irks me because I'm just like, just work with me, like stop. Okay, so look how pretty this one is. Yeah. It worked with me. Thank you, love. This is such a beautiful shade. I have not worn it in such a long time until recently. And I'm like, Ruby, why aren't you wearing it? It's so pretty. And if you really want to go with like an intenser lip shade, if you want this to be a little bit more intense, just apply another layer on top. You see? And you can make it, you can intensify this shade. I know. I'm gonna go in with our lip gloss. Let me just correct this here. Take off whatever excess I have. So pretty. I'm gonna go in with our Pride lip gloss to seal this. Oh, perfect timing, I gotta go. And this just gives it that shiny look. It's gorgeous. Does it look even? Yeah. Does it look even? Or is it just my vision that's not looking like it is? Boom, people, this is it. This is the beautiful look that I did earlier this week. And of course, we have to set our face with our oil strike setting spray. And this is gonna allow for my makeup to hold for up to 16 hours. And then I fan it off because we don't have time to wait. Thank you, Sierra. It is a beautiful shade. And this is our look for the day. This is what I did earlier this week without the curls. That's too much work. Why, that day I was actually up early. So I was like, I'm just gonna do my hair and then I'll just do this makeup because this is a really easy look. And so that's why I did my hair that one day, because I was up early and I was like, might as well. I need to get my curls out of the bun. You guys, but look at how beautiful this look is. I'm sure it does. It's just if you're not used to wearing such dark shades, like I haven't worn this shade in such a long time, to be honest with you, because I always thought it was too dark on me. And until like maybe a month ago, I put it on. I was like, are you kidding me? It's such a beautiful shade. It was just me in my head, because we are our worst enemy. And it was just my thoughts telling me that, no, it doesn't look good on me. And not that I'm trying to be vain, but I love the way it looked. And so I'm like, why did I not wear it sooner? Why was I not wearing it? It's such a beautiful shade. Just like that purple shade that I wore, that purple lipstick that I wore for a look earlier this week too. And I didn't wear it because I'm like, hell no, it's too dark. And I wore it and I'm just like, are you kidding me? It's such a beautiful shade. Why am I not wearing it? And I was talking myself out of wearing certain shades, like this purple one that I wore earlier this week or maybe on the weekend for this look. And I wouldn't have wore it, you know, but I'm like, oh, I'm gonna try it on and see. And I loved it. And I'm like, why am I talking myself out of wearing what I want? Because I'm just afraid that people are gonna be like, oh no, that doesn't look good on you, or no, you know. I don't care. I loved it and I love the way it looked, but it was just, sometimes it's just our mind telling us that it doesn't look good. And in reality it does, but we just have to retrain our thoughts. So I'm gonna add just a little bit of our translucent powder right on my under eye, just to kind of mattify this look. And I'm just gonna kind of erase a little bit of that shine. Just very lightly. Let me clean this up on the bottom. And there we go. This look is complete and super easy to do. Do you guys like this? Well, I hope I was able to show you guys what you guys wanted as far as this look and recreating this look for you guys. If there's another look that you guys want me to do that I haven't done on a live, let me know. And I could do one for you guys this weekend if you guys like. Just have to add my earrings because you know I'm a hoop kind of a girl and I need some hoop. I need some hoop in my life. I am going to take off these nails this weekend, maybe today. I'm so sick and tired of having them on, but they're so stuck onto my original nail, my real nail, that I can't just peel them off like I would any other. This is the look. How cute. Well, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Happy Friday. Have a good weekend. If you guys have any questions on anything that I did today, let me know. See you guys on the next one. Bye.